And now, an important announcement. Hello, everyone. My name is Derrick. I am the Commissioner of Devoid Entertainment, and I have come here with a very important announcement about today's scheduled game between Matt and Ben for the Devoid Entertainment Classic. After much deliberation with the Devoid Entertainment League, we have had to come to a tough decision. Recognized as the greatest of all time by many, recent events have disqualified Ben May from competition until further investigation can be done. This, of course, has nothing to do with his dominant reign over the course of the last 18 months in Devoid Entertainment. Therefore, for this match, I am granting the win to Matt. And due to the rankings of the overall tournament, that means that the winner of the 2022 Devoid Entertainment Classic will be my very good friend from the Brainbuster Boys, Brett. I hope you all can understand the position of the Devoid Entertainment League, and I hope you can see that being in coalition is something that's not worth fighting for. I hope you can see that this is a sign of all the toxicity that has been brought into the Devoid Entertainment world by coalition. I hope you can all understand that coalition isn't here for you. The pWo, though, we are here. And we've been waiting for moments like this, and now is our time to strike. I may have lost ownership of the channel. I may have lost that whole ownership, but I am still the commissioner of Devoid Entertainment. And I take this very seriously. And I expect a bloodbath come the championship match. Sorry, Micah. I love you.
In second place, if he wanted to be haha funny, guessing $69.
Okay, I see.
And in first place, and our new, very much disputed champion is Ben.
Wow.
Hey, Micah. Hey.
Yeah, buddy.
Can I get some time alone with James on screen real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, if you could just put him on the hey, you think now's the time?
I think so.
Yeah. So listen, I get that you think this is just Devoid Entertainment, but this championship has been wrongfully taken from me by blasphemous means, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon, buddy. James, if you would, please. We are...
Shit, wrong faction, sorry.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we are the Pink World Order, and we're taking over. We're taking over. This championship will never belong to Ben. It is simply us. We are ready, we are willing, and we are able to conquer all. We are the Pink World Order. This championship is ours, and there's nothing you can do to take it away from us. So thank you all for watching. pWo, let's go. But let's talk about what the people really want to hear about. My triumphant victory at Devoid Entertainment 8 and the successful takeover of the specifically Devoid channel by the Pink World Order. The logo's pink. The banner's pink. It's because we're pink and we're taking over. We think we've come up with some good stances for the specifically Devoid to take, a la our Twitter account and the tweet that says Sunny D is a good beverage. But yeah, I won the hearts of the people. I came in second place in the game show. But I retained this.
Derrick blew a huge lead. That's what happened. That's the
I
Derrick
believe the correct answer is won the championship.
Derrick blew a 12-point lead.
All right, everyone, simmer down. We are ready for scores.
And tabulations.
Yes. Pink World Order's 107 points.
Exactly our point. We can't keep.
I'd like to bring in the remaining members of this stream. Micah and Jacob, as it just so happens, your team, Coalition, did in fact win with 133 combined points versus... Did the wrong thing again. My apologies. So, it appears that Coalition has won. Would you like to speak on that, Micah?
I'm taking the channel back. I'm using the regular intro. I'm using the regular. I'm using the regular thumbnail and banner and icon, and I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back for me. I'm taking it back for the people. Tired of the Pink World Order thinking that they're better than everyone else. You're not. You lost. All right? If you want to leave, leave. Fine. I don't need you. Who needs you? There's a reason I haven't talked to you in a month. And want to know why? You suck. Want to know how I know you suck? You keep losing. I don't like losers. I want winners. Jacob's a winner. You know how I know? Because he just won.
Yeah.
And now introducing somebody I met last month. Very nice guy. Let's bring out Tom. How the fuck did he get in here? Wait, so this was supposed to be Thomas.
No, it ain't.
But it's not.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Micah, Joel, Derrick, you're probably watching, and that's probably all the people watching. Anyway, just needed to say that, I was listening to Joel and hearing them talk about, third time's the charm. Well, guess what? I remember when I was there. I remember when I was on the show for the third time, and the fourth time, and the fifth time, and the sixth, and the seventh, and the eighth, and it keeps going. I haven't won yet, and at this point, I'm starting to feel like it's rigged. If I'm being completely honest, I don't know if it's you, Micah. I don't know if it's Dominion. Maybe they're around, Maybe I'll get sued for $1.6 billion and that'll be the end of it. But I just can't help but think that after 8 rounds of competition without a win, there has to be an external force in place. So I demand a shot to win, and I want it now.
Hi.
You sick fuck.
What?
You know
What?
what you did.
Yeah, I told you I was going to do that. I told you I was going to take over.
Where's Thomas?
Listen, we don't have to talk about that. We just have to talk about the pWo finally taking over.
Yeah, but you can't just get where did you put him?
What do you mean, where did I put him? We're taking over.
That's not an answer to the question.
You don't want the answer to the question. You just want to feel happy that the pWo is taking over. Come on, Micah. Get excited about this. It's time.
Dude,
it's finally happening.
We're over this, though. Christmas. I took the channel back.
You got over it at Christmas. I'm still planning. A takeover takes time, Micah. You got to plan for this stuff, man.
Apparently it doesn't.
You got to plan for this stuff, man. Do you not think I have everything meticulously planned down to the single second of the single game show podcast?
Just
what do you mean bullshit? What do you mean bullshit? James needs a win. We got to do everything we can to get James that win, right?
Yeah. James won, but at what cost?
I mean, yeah, everyone wins in the pWo. Come on, man. We all
That's
win.
the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Whoever said that.
What the fuck does that even mean?
It means we all win. When we're all friends and we're all
We
family,
all
we all
when
win.
we're all
Everyone.
friends, we all win.
Everyone wins. You
What kind of
can't have-
Disney Channel shit is that?
It's the pWo, Micah. Get with it. We're taking
The
over.
Pink World Order. You guys started that in like August, and literally everybody has forgotten about that because
Literally, there's a
everybody
podcast.
listening is new.
Literally, there's a podcast called the pWo Cast that you can check out on YouTube and Spotify and all the places you get podcasts.
No one watches that. I don't
Well,
even
everyone
watch-
should go watch it at pWo Cast. We also our official PW order on Twitter.
Hi, everybody. It's definitely been a minute since we've wrestled with the wrestling podcast, right?
Yeah, it's been a minute. Absolutely.
Yeah. So we did say that we were going to do WrestleMania, so let's.
No, James and I already did WrestleMania, so we don't need to. This episode's not about WrestleMania. This
The
I need to introduce the guest for this episode. Actually, everyone, I'd like to welcome our very special guest from the Pink World Order, the pWo Cast. It's James. How's it going, James?
How we doing?
Doing all right.
Derrick, we didn't talk about this, man. Like,
So look, Micah.
can we restart?
I
We didn't talk about this.
I looked at the data. I get clicks. The pWo gets clicks. And
No, really, what?
I got some official documents in the mail today, Micah. You can see it says mail on it. I think you need to see this. You can't see it, but this was addressed to Derrick of the Pink World Order. And it looks pretty binding. It says we have 51% of specifically Devoid shares.
Yeah, it looks legit.
Yeah. So thank you for coming, Micah, but you will not be needed this episode.
No.
Toodles.
So anyway, welcome to the Devoid Wrestling Podcast. James, I'm happy to have you here. How's it going?
Oh, so excited to be here. I am ready for the topic we're about to cover because I have been preparing this for quite some time.
Yes. 1 second, I want everyone to see the stupid look on Micah's face right now.
What?
Anyways. Error. This is what you get. This is, what does that mean? This is what I get. Oh god, no, stop. I need to edit it. It deleted it? It deleted the episode? Oh no. Oh fuck. This is not good. This is what you get?
Congrats, Derrick. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me to think that I was nothing, that I was less than. You kicked me out of the channel that I created, channel that I work on more than you have ever known. Everyone knows that I do the Twitter, I do the website, I do the Instagram, I do the Facebook, I upload, I edit, I star, I produce. I talk to everybody. What did you do? You just took that away from me. You ripped that away because you thought you could. I haven't hacked you in a while. But I did. And that's going to continue until you give me what I want. A one-on-one. Give me what I want, Derrick.
So you recall the contract that I've given you, right?
No?
Well, in page 2, paragraph 6 of the contract that we discussed together, it mentioned that you cannot be on other podcasts or talk to other podcasts. Now, recently I heard that you were talking to someone from a different podcast, from the Good Cop, Bad Cop podcast. And look, the contract is a contract for a reason. And it might pain me to do this a little bit, but we're going to have to dole out some form of punishment for this thing that you've done that's against the contract.
That's weird.
So me and the board have decided
The board?
Me, James, Joel, Troy, the board. We've decided that it would be the most fair to have you audition to be on the specifically Devoid podcast again.
Audition?
So, yes, and we figured it would only be good content and entertaining if we made this audition an episode of the podcast. So welcome to your public audition for specifically Devoid. We just got a few things we're going to go over, and then we could sort of continue the last part of the audition as a regular episode recording where we just talk about things. But there's a few things we're going to have to get through first for the audition part. So name?
Micah?
Age?
23?
Okay. Cool. Let me just write that down. All right. So you open a fridge and you look inside and you see 3 beverages: a bottle of water, a bottle of milk, and a bottle of Sunny D. Which one do you take?
What kind of milk?
2%, let's say.
Look, 2%.
I'm gonna write that down.
No, I probably
like
water.
2%. Water, not
Water.
the Sunny D. Interesting. Doesn't like Sunny D. It's gonna be a point against you. I don't know what to tell you. All right. I'm gonna give you a prompt, something that I would normally say that the other person in the show would probably disagree with, and we're just gonna have a little argument conversation type thing going, right?
Sure.
Okay, so your prompt, which one will we choose? No, I think I'll give that one to the other person auditioning.
There's more people auditioning?
Yeah, let's not focus on that part of this audition. Let's just focus on your audition, all right? Focuses too much on other people. Okay. Now, if you watched last week's episode, you would know that Micah recently had to re-audition for his role in the Specifically Devoid podcast because of his appearance on the MGB Wrestling podcast. Well, we weren't going to make the other auditions public, but recently, due to his continued ignorance of my requests and appearing on the Wrestling on the Rocks podcast recently, we've decided to make some of the other auditions public as well. So, without further ado, I'd love to introduce our very own pWo's own James. James, how are you doing today? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Specifically Devoid podcast. As always, I am your host, Derrick, and I don't think I have a guest today. I've just really been, I think I want to do a solo one today. So we are going to watch one of my favorite shows, RuPaul's Drag Race. Applause, everyone, please. Huh? I'm not doing that.
I'm back.
You hacked my house?
I hacked I'm hacked. Look at this, in person for the first time in 2 whole years.
For the first time ever on camera. Well, in this capacity.
Yes.
So we are here in my basement, the place where the hot take table takes place, because it's time for your company or treat, Micah.
Oh, yay.
We have a lot of very special things planned. I was going to get you a beverage, but the Sunny D I purchased was expired.
All Sunny D is expired.
No.
It's why it tastes bad.
No, it's a good
It
beverage.
ships.
I'm going to make
expired.
you drink it at some point on this retreat.
Oh, God.
Micah, hello. How are you today?
Great.
I don't care.
Oh,
I, as representative of the company,
right.
and not
And
as
which
their
company
friend,
is that? I've applied to a lot of companies.
specifically Devoid.
Oh, of course, sporadically defeat.
I am saying this as a representative of specifically Devoid and not as your friend. As your friend, I hope you have a wonderful day.
Oh, and as your friend, I hope that you have a long and prosperous life.
Thank you. As a representative of specifically Devoid, I'm extremely frustrated with you.
Oh,
You keep ignoring our orders to stay off of other podcasts. You
right.
keep bad mouthing the ownership of specifically Devoid.
Which is me, by the way.
And you have been uglier recently.
Uglier.
Yes.
Is it
uglier.
the beard that's making me sexually unattractive? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
But I'm an independent contractor. You can't you can't be telling me what to do.
You're right that you are an independent contractor.
Right.
Which means that the reasons that I want to aren't just for firing you completely.
Right.
Which really fucking sucks because I really want to fire you. You understand, right?
But you can't. You can release me from my contract.
I could, but we think your performance on other podcasts would be far too good to just let you go to them like that.
Right.
So we have this opportunity in Parts Unknown that has been declined by several people. James obviously had to go back to school. Brett and Bo weren't very interested. Matt said if he went there again, he'd fear for his life, So we are going to send you over on our special assignment. We have a special partnership with Parts Unknown. And
are you saying parks like with a K?
No,
like it's a theme park.
Parts Unknown. Like you've heard of The Undertaker, right?
That's
it's the dead guy.
Ah.
He's from there.
Okay.
And he's already dead. So you can see how important it is that we have someone we can trust in Parts Unknown. And while from speaking from a company standpoint, I hate your guts. I think you're, as a friend, I think you're good enough for the role in Parts Unknown. So this isn't, I'm not asking you to accept it. You've accepted it.
Wait, what? I didn't sign anything.
Your plane will be arriving soon. We have your signature
Plane?
on. We have your signature on stamp. And
on stamp.
You will be gone from about September to about January.
That's a very specific time.
It's really the best time to be in Parts Unknown. It's when it's the hottest and most dangerous.
You're saying me I'm gonna die here?
No, we would never purposefully let that happen. I will read off the final scores of the championship match of Devoid Entertainment. First, the challenger with a very respectable 58 points, James. But still, the Devoid Entertainment champion, scoring 73 points. Hello, everyone. My name is Derrick, and I am the commissioner of Devoid Entertainment. Last Christmas, I was certain that I was going to defeat Micah and Jacob, and we didn't. Last Christmas, I lost. And I thought this year, maybe if I just sent James, he'd be able to beat Micah. So that was not the case. But it's Christmas. Why just have one championship match? So, I would like to officially announce that I will be throwing my hat in the ring. And I am challenging and forcing Micah to accept my challenge for the Devoid Entertainment Championship. I'd like to talk to Micah for a minute. This might seem like it's a game to you, just a game show, a silly little thing we do. This is a lot to me. This is my online reputation. I've committed to the past year to make your life specifically a living hell. I send you out of the country. So here's the deal. If I win, you have to join the Pink World Order. Same stakes as the James match. But if you win, Micah, you can come home. You can leave parts unknown, and you can come back to the Devoidverse, as it would, or as some call it, the United States. I have hired perhaps the best host we could for this. Someone who has experience hosting already in the past. Someone who does not have an alliance to either of us. Someone who is fun. Someone who's familiar with the channel. This host will also be fair and impartial, and I've paid him a lot of money to make sure that he is fair and impartial. After I beat you, this is mine. I'm going to have full control of the channel, and you'll be gone.
So, as was agreed upon by all members of this engagement tonight, there are 5 games. And being seasoned veterans of the show, I know you all have played many a game and ridden many a game. And usually how this goes is we start off with Netflixpedia, move on to some other stuff, do some Price is Whack, and end it with Triv and Let Die. That's not happening tonight. We are not playing Netflixpedia or Price is Whack. And Triv and Let Die has been regulated to a tiebreaker sudden death, should it be needed. We will be playing games that have been featured significantly less. There is one popular one, but that is simply because all the other ones were bad. But with that excitement of getting the correct answer for both of you, unfortunately, brings us to an end to this game tonight. And we do have a winner, and we do have a loser. Not that they are a loser, but the fact that they lost. And the person who did lose and is tonight's loser.
This isn't what we talked about, though.
What?
This isn't what we talked about. It can't end like this. We got to do one more round. One more round.
Well, I did mention that I do have a tiebreaker event. However, there is no tie, and there would be no breaking of said tie because there is no tie to be broken.
Can I suggest something? Possibly.
I would love to hear some suggestions. What is your suggestion?
I need to win this. My suggestion is we make this like all or nothing.
All or nothing?
Last game, all or nothing.
All or nothing?
Or however much we want or nothing or something like that.
So you basically... Okay. So the idea, so what you're proposing, so there's a game that I have is the good old-fashioned Triv and Let Die, where whoever wins gets the points. What you're saying is that you can gamble points and make it so that whoever wins gets all of those points. And you could put in as many or as little points as you wanted.
I am absolutely willing to do that.
Okay. Micah, do you consent to this? Is this something you're willing to try?
I'm a fighting champion. I've already had to do this once today. I had to do this twice today. Points don't matter to me. All right, winning doesn't matter to me. I just want things to be fair. And if this is what Derrick's gonna finally, if this is what's gonna finally bring me home, it's gonna be fair. Fine. I don't care.
I would like to warn you that this is a very big category. And I believe it's one that both of you know very well. might last a long time. Are you willing to partake?
Yeah.
Are you
You
willing?
know what, Derrick? Before we start,
Mhm.
all or nothing.
All or not. I will go all or nothing.
I'm putting all my points in, by the way.
Everything's
All.
going in.
That's what all or nothing means. Yes, all or nothing. So just so we are clear here, as things currently stand right now, Derrick, you have 45 points. Micah, you have 69 nice and a half points. Total. One of you will walk away with 114 and a half points, and the other will go home with absolutely nothing. Is that something you are both willing to risk?
I am willing to have Micah go away with nothing. Yes. All right. I'm going to go for one. I know it's right. I'm not sure if it's going to be listed on here under this name, and I don't know the person's real name. Shangela.
Do you have a spelling for that?
SH and then Angela.
I feel like
It
that's
wasn't
good.
Shangela. That's why it wasn't Shangela in that commercial. It was Peppermint and Jiggly. God damn it.
Yeah, it's Peppermint and Jiggly. Yeah, so that means that Derrick, I'm sorry.
I lost in Trip or Let Die on like
You're
a category I should know a lot about, and a like specific part of the category.
Should I just say one to get it over with at this point?
well, yes, I believe you should.
I'm gonna go with Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez was not on SNL, and I award you no. No, I'm kidding. With 114.5 points, we have the one, the only, Micah.
Mama, I'm coming home. Coming home a champion.